Hey guys, welcome to my channel Lipka. Life is beautiful, conditions apply. And guys, life put us in situations where there are arguments. And we started arguing with the people around. Who are these people? Maybe your spouse, family, friends, neighbors, people on the road. Do you want to win every argument? Or is it necessary to win every argument? To be honest, no. Now, how to handle such situations, let's discuss. But before that, if you have not subscribed so far, please like my video, share my video, and subscribe. There are a few situations where argument happens. Argument happens on the road between two drivers of the cars. One driver cuts the another. The argument can happen when we all are sitting with families and friends and some discussions are going on, and suddenly what happens is that people start debating on certain subject. Maybe it could be a politics, it could be a sports, it could be a life. So what happens when people opinion mismatch, they started debating. Till the time they are debating, it's good, it's healthy, because there's an exchange of ideas going on. But as soon as people stop taking each other's opinion, and when ego started coming in, a good debate turns into be a very argumentative debate. And then there's a fight, people are not very happy with each other, and it impacts the relationships. The third scenario where the argument happens is simply when somebody is walking on the road, pass a comment, you are not in a good mood, and you revert to that comment in a very bad manner. And then arguments, or vice versa. People can do that to you also. An argument starts. An argument can happen with spouses. A study was done where it was found a normal couple argues 4 times a day. And most of the time they argue when there is some festivities going on, there's some get together in the family. And the reason behind those arguments are money matters, budgets, in-laws or extended families, division of work. Now, how to handle arguments? Handling argument is secondary, but first thing is, do you want to win every argument? Believe you me, you don't need to win every argument. Let's start with the first example I shared, road rage. Many times I tell my son, people, when they travel on road, some people have garbage in their mind. And that garbage or frustration is because of their own decisions, situations of their life. And what happens is that when they meet you on road, they try to unload that garbage on you. Mark Twain said, never argue with the fool, especially on the road. The onlookers would not be able to tell the difference. Who is fool here? You or the other guy? So better not to argue with the fool on the road. Let that person dump the garbage as much as just the road. Ignore, move on. And you will feel soon very happy because you have forgiven and forgotten. Now, in second scenario, when you're sitting with your family and friends and some discussions are going on, till the time discussion are in a healthy mode, or let's say there's a healthy debate going on, try to follow the rules of debate. And two most important critical rules of debate is do not talk over each other. Let the other person make his point and then you make your point. Second is, whatever the opinion you have, always second your opinion with facts and evidence. And those facts must be accurate facts. Otherwise don't debate. And guys, there is no point sometimes to win every argument. It is just like talking to a wall. You might be arguing with somebody who will never admit that they are wrong. And that person could be you also. Do this exercise. Go to a friend and have a healthy argument on the topic. You don't always argue. And you will see, the more you will speak for yourself, more you will be proving the point of the debate. And so you will end up proving an argument that you definitely argue a lot. So guys, choose your battles. Don't argue everywhere. Some battles are not worthy to send your troops to fight. Save them for some other time, when it's a worthy cause to argue. Honestly, the only one thing you should be worried about during an argument is your own feeling about that argument. How you are feeling while arguing. Are you feeling happy? If you're not feeling happy arguing, don't argue. So that means what? Lose it. Try losing it. Lose it for a week, lose it for a month. And with whom you are arguing, tell that person that they are right. You are wrong. Then check with yourself. You'll feel happy. Why? Because you have not broken anything. Your relationships are in place, your friends are still there. And believe you me, how many arguments you have lost or the other person have won, there's no wall in the house of that person where trophies are sitting, stating that how many arguments that person have won against you. There are no such shelves. Not in your house, neither theirs. So do you want to be right? Or you want to be happy? I'm sure you want to be happy. If at all you have to win an argument, the best strategy which I personally feel is the person with whom you are arguing, let that person speak. Keep listening to that person. Keep your ears open. Keep listening. Tell me guys, who we make friends? We make friends with the people who listen to us, right? If somebody is not interested in listening to us, we'll not make that person our friend. Correct? So what happens is that when you listen to that person, eventually there would be a sense of respect and trust built. And then when you think the time is right, put your point forward. And then don't put your point forward by telling your point, but rather than put it in a question mode. Asking what that person thinks, if things would be done in your way. And I'm sure by that time, the person is open to take your opinions and is ready to consider your point of view. And then both of you can think through. So the idea about argument, I would say the bottom line is that it's not the question of winning an argument. It is question of solving a problem. So argue if you're solving a problem. If you're not solving any problem, it's just a general discussion. Don't get into that. Now, generally people say, happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I agree with that. But in case of husband-wife, I would suggest both the parties that do not sleep over an argument. Finish it and then sleep. And let the other person win. That other person will not win any trophy and put any trophy on the shelf that how many arguments that person have won against you. In fact, end your day with a joke. Guys, life is beautiful, conditions apply. Like the video, subscribe the channel. Jai Ho.